You guys, this is Friday, August 21st, 11:34 p.m. I haven't posted a video in a while because I haven't been having dreams, for a while. The Most High started giving me visions again. They're quick flashes of things, of people's faces that I've not seen before, of houses, places, cars, and things that I have not seen before. I'm doing this video because I just had a dream, and the dream was very short. I don't remember what time I went to sleep, maybe 9 or 10, and it's like 11:34 now, so I wasn't asleep that long at night, 11:34 at night. So I'm just going to explain what I was doing before the dream, and I'm going to tell you guys what the dream was about. And this is going to be a more personal video than usual. So today is Shabbat. I'm on Shabbat, so I decided that I was talking to, some other brothers, and I was, they told me I needed to study, and I hadn't been studying, and I had not been studying. And I decided to start reading again, and I had read tonight. I read the second book of ESDRA. I read chapter 5 first, and what I read in chapter 5 really disturbed me. So I decided to read chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of second ESDRA. But before that, I read chapter 5 of second ESDRA, and then I went to, I think it's called the Lost Books of the Bible. I downloaded an app, and I saw like the book of Judah and the book of Gad, and I read like 1 or 2 chapters from both of those books just to get some insight and understanding. And then I read second Ezra chapter 1 through 5 again, and I think I read chapter 6 too, and it was a reiteration. I kept reading there where Ezra was crying and fasting. He was being told to weep and fast, for 7 days. I think it was an angel, Uriel. I don't want to say the wrong thing. He was advised to do this 3 times, to weep and fast for 7 days. I'm not much of a crier. I don't know why, I'm just not the type. For one, the Most High has given me so much peace in my life and joy every day. I don't have anything to cry about. But after I read Ezra, I could not go to sleep. I couldn't. It just bothered me. It upset me. It made me ashamed of things that I've done and the way that I have treated the Most High and not valued Him like I should, and I haven't been studying like I should. It really made me see that all the things that have been happening to Israel are a righteous judgment. And I'm ready for that judgment to be removed or over other things that have been going on. I'm going to go ahead and tell the dream before I forget it. So in the dream, before I went to sleep, I was trying to go to sleep. I just couldn't go to sleep. After reading second Ezra chapter 1 through 6, I just couldn't go to sleep. I don't know, it did something. I just couldn't. It just bothered me. Like it hurt me, really. It made me embarrassed. I had thoughts the other day of I was praying or something, and I thought to myself, why did the Most High allow all of these things to happen to the children of Israel? Why am I always seeing People that look like myself get killed in the streets, and the judgment is always innocent. Why am I always having to see this wickedness nonstop? And it looks like the Gentiles just keep on going and going without a problem, even though we're all seeing the judgment of the Gentiles has come. We're all seeing that right now. We're seeing the states go down and all of their countries all over the earth go down right now. But I had some thoughts such as, if we are the people that you chose, then why do we have to go through all of this? And the Gentiles seem to get an easy off. They just ease on over. It seems like it's only the black people that always have to suffer and struggle and go through things. I was discussing some of la recuenta de los daños, or la cuenta de los daños. I was recounting some of the trouble and the pains that I went through even as a small child when I wanted to commit suicide. When I was 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11, just because I was always being beaten and abused and misused and talked to like I was nothing. I wonder, why did I have to go through all of those things as a child? And I cried out to the Most High in those days as a child, and He did speak with me. He did call me up to His kingdom. That's the heaven testimony that I told years ago on this channel. I think that was my first video. When I was 12, I had an experience with the Most High, and He spoke with me. I think it was Yeshua HaMashiach. Actually, it was two men. I was not able to see them. I could see the shape of their bodies, and I heard their voices clearly, and they showed me many things. And I was given an option to go into the kingdom, and I'd never have to come back to the earth, or I was also shown what would happen to the people in my family if they found out that I was dead and I didn't go back. And I also realized during that visit with Yeshua HaMashiach and the Most High that it was an option. I could stay in the kingdom and never go back to the earth, or I could go back and finish the plan that the Most High had started. And before He was finished telling me that, I already was like, yes, I'll go back, because I realized how important His plan was, and that His plan was so far above my life and above me that I instantly forgot about whatever I was upset about, and I was like, I'll go back to finish whatever you've started. So here I am. Now, in this dream, I was basically in a house, right? And there were these two guys. One was like a young, slim Hispanic guy, and the other guy, I don't even remember how. I think it was a black guy, maybe. I don't remember exactly how he looked, but he was an older guy. So it was a younger guy, maybe 19, 20, 22, and it was an older guy, maybe in his 60s. And they would both come to me and ask me for money, like $1 or $2, maybe some pesos, something cheap. They weren't asking for much. It's like, some homeless guys or some street guys asking for a couple of dollars. And I would give them a couple of dollars. Then they would leave. Then they come back a second time and ask some money. I'd help them out. Then they come back the third time, and I did not give them money. And they got upset with me. They got angry. The older one, he picked up a stick and he tried to fight me. Like, he was coming at me like, I'm going to teach you a lesson. And of course, I beat him up and bloodied him. Then the young one came at me with the same thing, like, oh, I'm going to take something. It's like they hid in the last time they came, they hid inside the house instead of leaving when I told them no. And they tried to attack me. And of course, I beat them both up. But afterwards, there was like a older black man that came to me, and he was trying to cause problems too, And I realized the older black man was representing some relatives in my family that have betrayed me and that have I know it sounds really dramatic, but I'm just telling the truth. Some of my family members that have betrayed me and still want things from me, and they always want something from me, or they wanna use you up until there's nothing left. They really don't care about you. They don't love you. They just want to take as much as they can. And I have had to cut off a lot of my blood relatives for that reason. And it is what it is. The Most High does love me, and he's on my side, so I'm good. But after I beat up all three of those guys and got rid of them, I got over them as obstacles, I woke up. Now some other things happened in the dream. I don't remember what they were, but or what there was going on. But what I do remember is I haven't really had a dream that I can remember in like over a month. But when I read Ezra and I read about how he was weeping and fasting, and he was told to weep and fast. Like I said before, I'm not a crier, right? And you know what it is? I think it's because of the way that I was, like I was raised when I was a young boy. Nobody cared about my tears. I used to cry myself to sleep every night. I went through a lot of things that I don't really understand why, but I realized that my tears were useless, worthless. It didn't matter. So what's the point? So I think most men realize that, it makes you stronger after a while. But so I don't cry because I take actions. There's no point in crying. That's a waste of time. You could have been doing something to fix a problem or come up with a resolution by the time you're through crying. However, the day after I read that story, I did cry. I cried. I didn't want to, but hell, I couldn't think of anything else to do. It was terrible. I felt guilty. And the Most High was basically talking about how he brought us out of Egypt and gave us the food of angels, and we complained, and he gave us quail and we complained, and he, all the things that he's done, when we just complain and we forgot about him and went away from him and served other gods. And when I read about in 2nd Ezra how he chose the Gentiles over us and chose to give them now I was reading a certain translation, but to give them to put them in our lands. And I read something that says something like he chose to give them our eternal temple or something. I could not handle it anymore. I was angry. I was furious. I continued to read on, but I was furious. And how he said that, we wouldn't follow his laws, but the Gentiles would. And I read how Ezra asked him, well, why is it that you don't just punish us? Why do you allow these other nations to destroy us? If we're your chosen people, why don't you just be the one to punish us or chastise us? Why do you allow these other nations to destroy us and allow us to work and work and work and get nothing out of it, get nothing from our work? And, Ezra was talking about how he sees the Gentiles be wicked in every land he's gone to. And he was saying how surely they haven't kept the Most High's statutes like we had as a nation, maybe as person to person, but not as a nation. He was talking about how wicked the Gentiles were, and they just continually did wickedness without any punishment whatsoever. Meanwhile, Israel's life was cut short. They're being destroyed in the streets. Everyone can see that they're reproached in the earth. They're just cursed everywhere they go. They're in captivity all the time, always working, and everyone else taking their wealth, and they never get anything out of it. He was asking, why does Israel have to suffer so much if we're the chosen people? And I had these thoughts in my heart a few days ago. It's been going on for a while. I didn't say it, but I thought it, or I felt it on a deeper level within. When I read what Ezra said to the Most High, I had the exact same thoughts a few days ago. And I've been having those thoughts for a while now. And the Most High has led me to like Jeremiah to see that, and he talked about how he sent us his prophets, Yeshua HaMashiach, Yeshua HaMashiach, Jeremiah, and many others, and how we rejected their prophets and murdered their prophets. And in the book of Ezra, the Most High gave Ezra, he told them to go down and talk to the children of Israel and bring up their sins. And I'm assuming so they could actually repent for them again, to tell them to repent. He went to them, and once again, the children of Israel didn't want anything to do with him. They rejected him. So he turned around and went to the Gentiles, and he told them what the Most High advised him to tell Israel. So all that said to say, and yeah, he talked about how we killed the prophets that he sent to help us, and he knew we were a stiff-necked people, and all that said to say, after I read that story, I was sitting up for a few hours. I was furious. I was confused. I felt guilty. I felt disgusted. I felt convicted. I felt many different things. And then I was trying to go to sleep. I could not go to sleep. I was just tossing and turning. I just couldn't go to sleep. In fact, I tried to go to sleep and I couldn't breathe through my nose. I had to get up 2 times. I feel like I just couldn't breathe. The same thing happened to me last night. I don't know what that's about. Now, I've fasted for over 1,000 hours in the last 50 something days. I think I'm at 55 days of fasting right now, intermittent fasting. So I usually fast about 20 hours a day. Sometimes I'll do a 12-hour fast if I feel like it. It's rare. Usually I do like a maybe 18 to 20 hour a day fast. And I probably lost like 20 pounds in the last 50 days. I feel a lot better. I've been fasting, and I've been removing some other things from my life. Wickedness, lusting, just things that I've been dealing with. The Most High has called down to me, and now I can see that he's cleaning me, or he's doing something. I've never fasted this long before. And I was wondering, well, I'm fasting, but I'm not having any visions. But today when I fasted and I cried, I did have a dream from the Most High right away. And it really humbled me because, like I said, I'm not a crier. I don't waste my time doing that. But today I couldn't think of anything else to do. I had to. It really upset me how I and my nation have done the Most High. And he reminded me once again why these are all righteous judgments. Even though it's hard going through these things, I still can't find any fault in the Most High. So I'm just thankful. After I had that strange dream, I woke up, and that stress and that overcoming, I don't know, that feeling of, I don't even know the word, from when I read Ezra was gone. And I felt like I was under the wings of the Most High once again, like in Psalms, was it in Psalms 91 or 191? I feel like I was being hidden under the wings of the Most High. And another thing, my life, the Most High has truly blessed me. I live in peace every day. I live in a nice apartment. I'm out of the United States. I never want to live there again full time ever. The Most High is really taking care of me. He takes excellent care of me. He has put me up on a mountain somewhere in South America and hidden me away. We're still quarantined down here. I don't even get to go out a lot. I stay in the house and just pray about things and fast, and I do other stuff. I watch TV, well, I actually don't watch TV. I watch like Netflix, like pre-recorded stuff, and YouTube, and I do stuff, but I'm usually in the house, which I'm thankful. You might be wondering what this picture is about. I'll get back to you guys later about this photo. I'm probably going to make another video. So this video is the dream I've had today. I'm probably going to do a recording of chapter 1 through 5 of 2nd Ezra. And I'm telling you all now, it's nothing nice. So you better be ready for it, because I know I wasn't. But I know the Most High led me to that. That it was just like a random thing that popped up. I know it wasn't random. The Most High led me to that, and I needed to read that today. Because in my heart, I said the same things that Ezra was saying. I didn't even know he asked this of the Most High. I said the exact same things that Ezra was saying about the children of Israel and about the Gentiles and all the suffering. And I know you all have thought the same thing. When you have to see people in your nation be killed, literally, no one else has to go through this. People in your nation are killed on video, online, and you have hordes of people saying, well, what's the problem? I don't understand. They must have done something. It's always an assumed guilty before innocent. It's always some bullshit with a lack of, I don't even know what else to call it. So I'm just at a place now where I don't even know where I'm at. I'm just, my mind, I know every day, don't get anything incorrect. Every day is a peaceful day. I'm smiling every day. I'm enjoying every day of life. I'm enjoying life, but I know something is coming. Is it the Son of the Most High? Is it the Most High? I don't know. Is it a hurricane, a tornado? I don't know. I know something is coming. And I know I've never fasted for more than 3 days. I've been fasting for almost 2 months. Intermittent fasting. Almost every day. Literally, I'm fasting 18 to over 20 hours a day. I never did this before. Now it's easy for me to do it because the Most High has put a different spirit in me now because of something that's coming. I have to be ready. I have to be clean. I'm not having women over my house. I went to this store the other day, to the grocery store. I saw this beautiful woman. She had like she had this tennis skirt on or tennis dress on. It was way too short. Like you could see way more than what you're supposed to see in the grocery store. I'm just being honest. And I kept staring at this woman, and I was like, wow, should I say something? Should I do something? She was very beautiful. Her skin color, everything about her was very beautiful. And I was like, no, I said, let me take my ass home. And that's what I did. I didn't say anything. She came up and stood right next to me. Even though they have those social distancing stickers on the floor, she didn't follow the rules. She was standing like a foot away from me. I know she was trying to get my attention. So all that being said, to say I'm trying to cut out lusting and the thoughts of those things. I'm not bringing anyone in my house like that. I know it's time to get ready and be prepared for what's coming next. I don't know what's coming, but I know something is coming. So that's what it is. And as far as this photo, I'm going to get back to that. I've been researching some things and thinking about a lot of things, and even though I don't recognize this hair that this man has as Israelite hair, I'm just saying to me it doesn't remind me of Israelite hair. I am familiar with his face. I've seen his face many times in many different people. I'm gonna do a video about that and some of the people that I'm related to from the past. So, all right, if you guys have any questions or interpretations or anything, please let me know. I hadn't had any dreams in a while. I did one maybe a month ago. That was the last one. I just haven't been having them like that. The Most High has not been giving them to me like that. If he has, I haven't been able to remember them. But after I've been fasting and I cried today, I had a dream right away. So obviously I was supposed to read Ezra. It did upset me, but I needed to. It upset me because I know it's the truth. It's the hard, uncensored truth. You know the truth that is just the truth. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter if it feels good. It doesn't smile in your face, so you'll accept it. It just is what it is. It just says what it is. It's just the truth. And you know it. So I'm most likely going to do a recording of reading the book of Ezra. I'm not doing it tonight because not tonight, but probably tomorrow. If I don't forget, I'll come back to you guys. So I hope to hear from you. I haven't talked to any of you in a while. I got a comment today with a girl asking me to say one of my prayers that I prayed in tongues in English. I can't say it in English. I have no idea what I was saying when I was praying in that language. That's a language that the Most High has given me. I decided to center my thoughts toward those people that needed healing, that needed to hear the prayer, and that's why I made a video of it. So if you listen to it, I pray that it gives you a healing, that it does something to help you. All right, you guys. I love you guys. I hope you're doing well. Stay strong. Stay up. Yeah, that's what we got going on. All right. I hope to hear from you guys. Have a good day.